Oh, look at that.
Look at that! Yay!
We can start rolling.
Rolling.
让我们重来一次。
Yay, Michael!
Cheers.
Cheers for the new epic.
So we toasted 6 Underground?
6 Underground.
Okay,
The seventh one. Oh my god, this is...
It's good.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
And also the movie was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really glad that I can see another epic of your films.
Yeah.
You're always good at epic films. What makes you 6 Underground distinguished?
I think it's kind of back to my old roots as a filmmaker.
Right.
It's about 6 damaged individuals, people that come together, fake their own deaths, and they do it as a way of finding some redemption in life by confronting evil, and they go after some very bad people, and it's an interesting movie because it's got a bit of emotion, it's got fun action, it's funny. I always like to put my action, do things I haven't done before. I do most of everything you're seeing is all real. It's all real stunts and very, very little CGI.
The pucker was great. The actors jumping around on the roof.
Yeah. We had the best parkour team in the world called Store from England, and I asked them if they wanted to be in this movie. They are amazingly talented. You can look up Store on YouTube or whatever and see their stuff.
Wow, so it's real. Like
there's a lot of real stuff. Yeah, I mean it's. I mean even sometimes they would have a wire on, but still, if they missed, they would hurt themselves. But they're so good.
Wow.
And then sometimes you saw the point of view. That means the camera. We put a camera in their mouth, so they're holding it in their mouth because they don't want it to put anything on their head that can fall in front of their eyes. So they hold it in their mouth. With their mouth, yeah. And then you got a breathing apparatus so they can, if they were in trouble, they could spit it out.
God.
So imagine if it's on the head.
That's
anyway,
crazy. It was your idea?
No, this is kind of one of the things that they use to film some of their own stuff, and so I adopted some of it.
And this is definitely a lot of first time for you. I mean, the first movie you ever spent so much money on, and also the first time you.
Well, I always spend a lot of money. No, actually,
know, right?
no, it's the movie. The movie for the size of the movie, it's a big scale movie. We did it really economically. Totally wrong.
But that was the most expensive one for Netflix, right?
I think The Irishman was.
Well, a lot of creative action scene, such as the waterfall in the Hong Kong building,
right?
And also the magnet.
The magnet stuff, yeah.
That was a good idea.
Well, I remember one of the producers says, we can't afford the pool and the water thing. And well, there's only so many ways I know how to kill bad guys. And I'm like, I've never done this. So we have to do this. This is what you guys pay me for. You pay me to come up with unique action. And that's kind of, we kept it in and people love it. And the magnet thing was the writer's idea. And I remember reading it, I'm like, this is never going to work. This could be really, really stupid. This could be really, it's very hard, because those are real guys flying.
Yeah.
And they're flying very fast, but you have to stop them before they hit, and then you have to pick that part of the shot up where then they hit. And so you do it in series.
How do you do it? Like a free fall upside
down?
Well,
sometimes we use some upside down stuff where people were lying on the floor, and we pull them up. We use some where we're launching people across a wall. We have where they're launching them and they launch them into the walls. But it's very difficult. It's done by one of the world's best, we call them riggers, stunt riggers. So they have these devices when they pop a button, they fly. And it's very dangerous, but we've got amazing stunt people working on it.
Did you try it yourself?
No. I've been on it before. I've been on it before. They're called ratchets, and they screw your body up a little bit. You know, you gotta be pretty loose.
Is there a particular scene which is most difficult one for you?
I don't know. I mean, I love shooting. I love when it's difficult. You know, to me, it's fun. You know, doing car chases are difficult. And doing car chases, especially in Florence, which is a very small area, and things are. They let me do things that you can't even believe. There was there's an 800-year-old obelisk.
Right.
Okay, it's like a big obelisk, and we had two cars coming 60 miles an hour and flying right past it. It's 5 feet on the other side. So, to do your stunts and have such control, you know, and have such trust in my stunt people, where you have this historic relic that they're flying between, and nothing happens to it.
Wow.
Okay.
And that's on real set.
It was a real road in Italy, a little place called Siena.
You said that it was like 1,200 years. Well,
not the David. No, not the David, not the David! You want to get out and compare, or should we maybe think about going? Yep, let's go.
This holiday season, start your adventure in Italy.
God, I love Italy.
Well, in Italy, they've never done a movie this big, especially in Florence. And they've never done a car chase like this in the streets that are this thin, small, and around, you know, some of the most famous art museums in the world.
right.
Duomo, which is one of the great structures of the world that exists today. It's like the Duomo, the Notre Dame, and then the Vatican. You know, this is considered, like, I think, one of the third best roofs in the world. And you know, that helicopter's coming right by. You know, that's not a digital shot. We had our actor standing right up on that thing. We held him up by wires, and the helicopter comes right into him. So those are all real stuff. We even had the monks at the building that were a little terrified the helicopter came so close to us.
Wow, congratulations. I really love to tell some.
I could talk a mile a minute, so if you...
I wish we can have an hour. Just come to Taiwan, please.
Yeah?
Yeah, come to Taiwan. So I'll show you streets that you can chase around.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Thank you so
Fun
much.
talking
It's a
to you.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.